Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. First, let me introduce myself. My name is Sarina Bahar, and my official number is A1M220066. In this question, I will explain about interest. The word interest is often heard by ears in everyday life. Simple, interest is sense of liking. Someone who is not interested in doing something, it will be difficult to do it happily. They will just do it until it finishes. Different when doing things that are in demand, then the heart will be happy when doing it. In addition, the results are also better because they are done wholeheartedly. According to the Big Indonesian Dictionary, follows the meaning of interest. First, interest in noun is a high tendency for something, passion, desire. I don't exist to learn the pain. And two, interest in verb. Have interest tend to be hard to win or real because it doesn't have a permanent job. It's not yet to get married. And the last is interest means interest on pay attention when many tourists who are Indonesian handicraft. In general, understanding of interest is attention that contains elements of feeling. Interests are encouragement or desires in a person on a particular object. For example, interest in listen, sport, or hobbies. Personal or individual interest, that is, everyone has an interest that can be different from other people's interests. Interests are closely related to one motivation, something that is learned and what is seen and popular. Interests can also change depending on the needs, experience, and mood that are trendy, not innate from birth. That is something previously not in demand can change into something that is in demand because of certain inputs or insight and new thinking patterns. Okay, feature of interest. Interests are hormone likes to something caused by various things. For example, the A has a high canon against the quitter game because his father is a band player. For example, I'm interested in singing, not congenital born but his environment. While the ability that has been around since birth is challenge talent, no matter how abundant and forgotten talent will remain attached to the owner. For example, my friend had time to learn guitar at school, even though he did not like it, but if it was talent, he would be proficient to play the guitar. Even though it will have been abandoned for a long time, the name of the talent must still appear. While it is one of the difference in interests and talents, characteristics or other interest characteristics are: first, interest raises a positive attitude of an object. Two, interest is something fun and arising from an object. And the last is interest contains elements of a word resulting in the desire and excitement to get something desired. Benefits of knowing interest. Instead of just knowing interest, turn it out to have more effect to many things. In school, for example, students must be know what their interests and talents are to be direct and developed. For example, the A has a different interest in the B. Of his interest is playing football, while B interest is swimming sport. For this reason, the teacher will definitely direct a to enter the football club and the B swimmer. If it is reversed, the two children will not develop. In fact, they will be lazy to carry out the activity. Whereas if they can foster it properly, the B might be a swimming champion as well as the A. Knowing these interests can also be used as determinant whether the student will enter the natural science or social science class. A cohesive school only divides students to natural science or social science classes only decide on value. The child whose academic value will be able to enter natural science, and that is not good will be thrown to social skills. Even though the child whose value is good is not necessarily interested in the science class because he does not like calculation. He prefers to memorize and present papers. As a result, he will be depressed in in the science class and will miss the lesson and has achievement disgrace. Alright, now I will tell you about my interests. First, let me introduce myself. My name is Sarina Bahar and often called Nina. I was born in Bombana 1 December 2000 as the fourth child of six siblings. At the present, I live with parents and my family in Bombana. I really like the sea, looking at the blue water and the waves that are relentless to make my mind calm. It feels all the burdens of life that I'm feeling loose without grace. Because of that, I really love my stay because in Bombana there were many beautiful beach, reading books, and traveling is my hobby. When there is no activity, I spend time reading books, surfing the internet, watching, swimming, or whatever I think brings benefit. And I really like walking in my spare time. Okay, maybe that's a little explain about interest. Less and more, please forgive me. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.